Hey Capricorns, welcome. So I'm here with the career and finance reading. So we're going to get you some messages of clarity and guidance in that area. And this is not date specific. So whenever you come across it, there may be some messages here for you. So with that, I'm just going to get right into it and see what you have going on at this time. All right. Okay. All right. So you are definitely like in your boss era. So you are achieving abundance financially. So I'm talking about like prosperity, opportunities coming through. You are maybe even in the place where you're providing financial opportunities to others or providing financial support or security for others. So you could be doing this through a business or through some sort of partnership or through the work that you do. So that's beautiful. Yeah, what else? All right. So we definitely have additional opportunities coming through. So an even higher position of authority or leadership, or a new job, a new partnership, a new contract, a new project that's coming through as well. So this is also kind of stating that just understand that with that comes new challenges, new lessons for you to learn. So it is okay to have a couple missteps and to know and believe. It is okay to have those missteps because you know and you understand that those are lessons that you designed for yourself, and you don't have to worry about like feeling foolish in front of anyone or like people judging you because of that, because what people think of you is none of your concern. So this is really speaking to that, like take those lessons in pride, because they're there to show you more of who you are and to advance you on your personal life path and spiritual journey. So it also lends to just showing you like what hasn't worked and giving you more knowledge and wisdom about the process, about your industry, about your goals and what it's taking to accomplish them. So, no worries about things that don't work out. It's really, again, just showing you a different path that you can go down. And so you may be called to, so I definitely see you like moving forward, which is beautiful. That's wonderful. So with that, because I'm getting a couple different messages, with that, you have everything that you need to be successful, and you will be successful. And this is a part of a journey. So there are going to be like those ups and downs we talked about, those lessons that you experience. Know that you can apply a couple different methods, like either balancing something, trying to create some sort of balance, or cutting things out. So I definitely see you like kind of slashing through things and cutting like stuff that doesn't align, that's not working. Like cut that out and go in a different direction. Okay. What else? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it's going to be really important not to focus on when things don't work out, like being overly upset about that. Like putting it in the proper perspective. Okay, what did this teach me? What did I learn from this? Take that lesson and move forward and let the rest go. Because you may find yourself being like way too comfortable in wallowing in the things that didn't work out, or the money that was lost, or the opportunity or the job that you lost, or like there's an opportunity here for you. Why do I keep saying opportunity? Okay, I'm gonna try to think of a different word. But there's an option here, a chance for you to either stay in that mentality and keep beating yourself up and keep swirling around in that negative energy, or you can set yourself free from it and move forward. So it's truly up to you what you desire. Okay. Because I feel like you're overthinking things and you're way too comfortable in that negative comfort zone. And that's for some of you, because this is a collective reading. So if it doesn't apply, don't take it on. But, that's for some of you. right, so I think something came out. What else? Okay, yeah. So this is definitely when you encounter those challenges, when you encounter those obstacles along this path, this journey, recognize them for the lessons that they are and keep trying. Keep moving forward, because I see that you may have, so you all are in different places here, but you may have tried some things that did not work out, but they showed you what did not work out, and they showed you the different direction to go in, and you're being asked to keep taking chances, keep trying, keep moving forward and working toward your goals. Don't get distracted by the one thing or the couple things even that did not work. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's absolutely time to move forward. I just said that. Thank you. So this is confirmation that it is time to move forward. I'm just making sure this is in the camera still. All right, so yeah, it's time to move forward. And call in your intuition, because that's trying to connect with you. Because in this depiction, these, what are they, lions or horses, whatever these are? Not horses, lions. They are moving forward, not bound. So it's like you're being guided, you're being led. This is your intuition, this is your higher self. These are your guides and source connecting with you and leading you on the right path and guiding you on that path. So just let it happen. And you know that path is filled with love and abundance and prosperity and freedom and growth. So if you're not feeling those things, then it means you're not aligned. And it means that you may be focusing too much on the past. You may be focusing on things that aren't for you. And it's time to let them go and focus on positivity and abundance and the things that are for you. And you will know what is for you because you will connect with source, you will connect with your spirit guides, and you'll receive those guidance and messages, and you'll go by whatever feels good to you. So that's how you know when it's for you. What does it feel like? Okay, so let's see some challenges for Capricorn, please. The challenges. All right, yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, so there's definitely this new portal that you can walk through. This new portal to success and abundance and freedom and happiness and joy. And it's up to you if you're going to walk through that, if you're going to experience that, not because you're coming to like this place of completion with the old, whether it's an old project, an old job, an old partnership, an old way of doing things, an old way of seeing things. And it's time to step into the new chapter, step into your new opportunities, your new abundance that's waiting for you, that's here. But it's a matter of you doing that. Again, with the focusing on the past. And this could also be negative thought patterns and beliefs and ideas and behaviors that you're turned around and focused on, as opposed to looking in the opposite direction, looking towards the future, looking to stay in the present moment of what you have. This is already done. It's gone. It's done. So you're just sort of like in limbo here, straggling, where you could turn around and see the abundance right in front of you and see the opportunity right in front of you. So you have abundance, you have wine, you have, your cups, gold cups. You have the bridge to your castle. You have water, nourishment, life, everything available to you. It's just a matter of like opening your eyes, turning around and focusing on it, right? Because you cannot receive what you are not the vibration of, as Bashar says. But that's very, very true. You do have to be on that frequency to connect with it. So it's time for you to raise your vibration. So what else? What other challenges? Thank you. Yeah. So I feel like there's also this like need to gain more knowledge, gain more wisdom, gain more education. And it's like, don't focus on that. Don't focus on the areas that you need to grow. Focus on the positive. Focus on what you have, what you've accomplished, how you've been successful in the past. Call in that energy to help you with your goals. So you have the Emperor here. You have the power here. But you may be focusing in on some shortcomings or areas where you feel like you've determined for yourself, no one else has done this, but you've determined that you don't have that knowledge, that skill, that background, that gift, that talent, but you actually do. You have everything that you need already to move forward. You may decide, hey, you know what? Okay, obviously to do this, I need that certification or I need this type of degree. You may decide that and pursue it. But only do that if you feel passionate about it, if you feel like that's the right choice for you. And other things, it's like you already have it. If you want to do tarot, you don't feel like you know the cards enough. Like you know the cards plenty. It's an intuitive process. So go with your gut. Go what feels good. Go with what feels good to you and get started. And just put it out there. You see, as I'm doing, as you know, most of us do when we start out. Just put it out there, right? You're going to grow. You're going to get better at it. So whatever that is, like, don't be so hard on yourself because you have enough. You know enough. And it's time to get started. Okay, so any other challenges? Okay, thank you. So let's get some messages. All right, so we have be proud of yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Calling in that self-pride, that strength, that courage, the emperor boss type shit. Like, yeah, call on that. We have you are financially being taken advantage of. Okay. All right, that is a message for someone. So there's something that's happening. Yeah, so this is about definitely connecting with source and your higher selves and your guides because there's messages for you. So some of you know this already and you know exactly what this is talking about. Others of you, if this applies, then it may be something that you're not seeing, something that's happening, like someone maybe not being as honest that has access to the funds. Like, yeah, there's something else going on that you may want to pay attention to. Just delve a little deeper into your goings on. Check your budget, check your balance. Like if you have an accountant or someone else that's managing that for you, do a check. Just make sure everything's on the up and up. And, you know, you can address whatever's not quickly and move forward. All right, we have dusted off, try again. As we spoke to, you may have tried some things that didn't work out. And those are all parts of the divine plan and the experience that you designed for yourself. And that'll make it so much more sweeter when you do accomplish it. Because you'll know like what hasn't worked and you'll know like all that you've gone through to get to where you are, and you'll appreciate it so much more. So we have golden opportunity. Absolutely, we talked about a new opportunity coming through. So yeah, connect with that. You're really being called to connect with that. Don't overlook it because you think that you don't have what you need, or you think that it's a little too overwhelming, or it's going to be too much. It's not. If you desire to do it, if you have that dream, it is absolutely not too much. Okay, so what other messages? Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. Absolutely. This is what we've just talked about and what we're saying. Like, this is part of your divine lessons, your divine plan to your ultimate fulfillment, and that you may have those moments, but they're lessons. That's going to make you stronger, that's going to make you wiser, and that's going to make you better. So we have, remember, you came here to teach others. Okay, so that's definitely a message for some of you. Because I know many of us are light workers and star seeds. So pay attention. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you started that? You have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution. Like I said, stop focusing on the things that you think you don't have, because it's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not true. You have everything that you need. You are enough. You got this. What else do we have? So we have gong, an exciting event. We have barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And there's likely always something that you may feel is lacking, because that is a part of the human experience, and that shows us, more about ourselves and more about what we want, and that'll give us something to achieve and to aspire to. So it's not a bad thing to feel that way, but you are being called to connect in with your higher self and to minimize this feeling, because you know that you have everything that you need already with you. So it's just a matter of like stating your desires and, oh, I want this. I wonder what this would feel like. How beautiful would this be and feel? And then putting that out into the universe and allowing it to come to you. So we have, you need to defend yourself, shield. And so I'm definitely going to remind you that there is something going on that you need to pay attention to. And again, this may not be a message for everybody, but there's somebody here that you definitely need to kind of go back, double back, and just recheck. Just to make sure. Okay, because that's coming out a couple times. What else do we have? Love, creativity, and intuition. Yeah, absolutely. So with your self-care practices that I always promote and talk about, that is where you'll find love. That is where you'll find your creativity. Connecting with and using your intuition. That's where you're gonna find like ultimate unconditional love and happiness, when you're connected with source, when you're connected to your guides. Yeah, absolutely. So let's get some other messages. What else do we have? And I feel like also, some of you intuitively know like what's going on here and what's been happening, and you just feel like either that it's a part of you taking care of, or like you feel like you are not worthy in some way to say something. Like you feel like, well, I'm taking care of them or this person, whatever, and you feel like it's just a part of the process, but it's absolutely not. You don't deserve to be lied to, or to have someone be doing things like undercover and behind your back. Like, it all needs to be in the open. If you're okay with it, then that's fine. You're okay with it. But if you're not okay with it, you absolutely need to stand up for yourself, and you need to like make sure that that is corrected. Absolutely. Okay. All right, what other messages? So I've seen a couple of things come out. All right, so we have Black Moon with a lost opportunity is returning. All right, so there may be something that you thought about and then you just let it slide because you're like, this is not the right time, and it's coming back around. And it's all a part of this process of you kind of going through and cutting through the fat and focusing and restructuring and making sure that, people who are not being honest are taken care of, and that is addressed, and getting yourself like back on track. So we have the B. If you continue to work hard, you will reap the benefits of your efforts. So yeah, taking inspired action, and you will rise again stronger and wiser. So yeah, for some of you, this is definitely an opportunity that you let slide, that's coming back around, and it's like, don't miss me this time. But you know it, and you're not gonna miss it. and you're going to be stronger, and you're going to be better prepared, and you're putting yourself, like, through going through this and cutting out the fat and addressing the sneaky shit that's going on. Like, you're putting yourself in a better financial situation, and you're restructuring your financial foundation, essentially. So this is necessary for your success and abundance. Okay, so you may also want to look up the bee spirit and get some additional messages with that, because I know that is speaking toward this transformation and you putting in that effort and work. And when you're doing something that you love, so we're talking about life purpose here, like not your, like a 9-to-5 job where you're not, in the highest position that you can be in. We're talking about like life purpose and things, using your gifts and talents to be financially abundant. Okay. All right. So what do we have? You're also being called to give and to be charitable. Excuse me. And I feel like you feel like this person that's being deceitful is your charity. And you're like, well, that is essentially me like giving back. But it doesn't need to be in that way, because if it's coming from a deceitful place on the other part, then that's not beneficial or helpful to anyone. You're just being taken advantage of. That's all that's happening. So yeah, it's time to nip that in the bud. It's time to set things right. Okay. All right, so what else do we have here? Overcoming the mindset of money scarcity and unlocking abundance. Yeah, embracing a new perspective that attracts wealth and prosperity. So this has come up in every reading, but essentially you're being guided to learn more and explore your relationship with money and how you view money, because that could be an obstacle to your success and to you receiving money and managing it well and building your legacy and financial foundation. So I had talked about this in other videos on how I learned more about my relationship with money and how I handle it and how I manage it, and just understanding money in general through watching videos on YouTube about money and spirituality, and just essentially realizing how money is truly just an energy, and it's a free flowing energy, like one that flows freely. So like, holding on too tightly is not the move, but you got to do what's right for you. And that's what I'm saying, this is something that you should explore on your own. Yeah, and that'll help you really release those old patterns and beliefs that you have regarding money. You're going to view it in a completely different way. You're going to understand it and understand how to leverage it and how to incorporate it into your creation of reality, and how you can connect with the universe and receive more of it and more of your abundance. Period. And then also recognizing and realizing that abundance is not about just money. There's so many other ways that you can be blessed and you can be abundant, and respecting that is a part of the process of respecting money and abundance. Okay. So we have nurturing the interplay between money and family legacy, fostering financial well-being, and creating a lasting heritage that positively impacts future generations. Absolutely. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. This is what we've talked about this entire reading, about you moving forward with setting or building on your financial, legacy. Like, we're talking generational wealth here. So, beautiful. All right, Capricorn, so these are the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.